Hello everybody, Student Trader here, and in today's video, take a look at GNUS, Genius Brands. You guys know I absolutely love this ticker. We made a lot of money on it in the past in the Patreon group, so join down below. And we alerted it this morning, right when the news broke, around well, I guess technically a little bit later, right around $1.70. And yeah, right now it's a solid 192, so that was a nice 20-cent play, and for a fairly cheap stock. Going to the 1 day 1 minute chart here, the high was 211, so we'll go ahead and mark that the yellow dotted line to represent the high of the day. So next time we look at the chart, we know what support or resistance will be. We do have some support right there at VWAP at $1.87. I do hope that holds. We had a nice dip down here to $1.83. A nice pickup spot for tomorrow. Take a look at the news in a second. But a pre-market low of $1.45. I feel like some people, the big boys, just wanted to get a little cheaper because they probably knew the news was going to release. Our proceed again, guys. This is just please map out your charts before you take a trade on them. Technical analysis, you don't need to know that much of what you're doing, to be honest. You just got to know where support and resistance is. We marked out support in the last video, I don't know, probably a couple months ago now. It was $1.60, and it came down to $1.63. So, even if just by yourself, just looking at a chart, technical analysis standpoint, there's support here. So take a look. Don't take a trade. Just take a look to see if you want to trade it, and you would know that there's support. You could get a nice support buy, and that's exactly what happened. You could have had a nice almost um, almost 40-cent play on it. So all right. We gotta go to the 1 year chart here to look at the volume. So excited. 150, almost 150 million shares of volume. Huge. Okay, with GNUS, you guys know it spiked up to 1173 on news, or I guess news saying they're going to release, and they released, and it wasn't that big of a deal, and then just kind of slowly here. And we've been telling you to load up on it. The company's good. Some of you guys are comparing it to Netflix. I don't know about that. Maybe a Netflix for kids, so it has kid prices. If you get the joke right there. The earnings, not the best at all. Such a disappointment right here on 8-23, the negative $4.88. Are you kidding me? That is garbage. And surprisingly, they came back around with the earnings on 11-16 of only negative a cent. And we have earnings again right here. Looks like 3-31. And so that should be good, just on an earnings play. And the reason for the movement today was the Genius Brands. Where is that? Right. The Genius Brands International CEO newsletter says Marvel Studios Genius Brands announcement to be on March 30th. Thank the Lords for this one. Thanks to Genius Brands Lords for this one. This company, okay, guys, has been in talks. Well, they even have the Stan Lee Superhero Kindergarten, and that was going to be huge because you guys know the Marvel is I think it's just next to Star Wars on top grossing movies all time, all time. And Endgame had the highest grossing. Avengers are everywhere. Avengers is for everybody. And with the Stan Lee superhero kindergarten, this Genius Brands can be worth a lot of money. Maybe not as much as Netflix, but still a lot of money. I can't wait for that news. So again, add it to your watch list. Don't take a trade on it. Take a trade on it. Trade your own plan your own trade. It has good news. Hopefully earnings will be good. I'm assuming they will be. It makes sense to announce the news on the 30th, get people interested, and then get the institutional, well, maybe not as institutional, but retail traders that have been trading for like 20, 30 plus years, knowing how the stocks work, and getting them in, and then on the earnings play, getting everybody in. If GNUS has constant volume right here, 150 million, yeah, this could go up. Next stop is $2, and then 288. Well, I guess we could say 270, then 280, 320. Just so many levels to break. $4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can this go back up to $11? Yes, it very well can. Now, you guys look, if you're a beginner trader here, you look at that the $11 and you say, what happened to it? Okay, that is what we call a pump and dump. Am I still bullish on GNOS? Yeah, but this right here is a pump and dump. They pumped it up with good news. Yeah, sure. It maybe only should have went to like 250s, a nice pullback, and then ride up. But because of this right here, when the actual release day happened, it only went from 240 up to 388. And don't get me wrong. Actually, no. Whoa, guys. I mean, even I'm wrong. Look, it went from $2 to 3. Now, $1 a day, yeah, that is huge. But then look what happened. It got pumped up too quickly, too fast. And obviously, that is not good for any stock. You need this pattern, a nice dip, and boom. I was watching a couple other guys make the videos on this. It's not a dead cat bounce. Do your own research. Come on, do your technical analysis. You read some news, okay? Huge announcement today, and that will be followed up obviously on the 30th with the earnings coming out. It's a good play. Tomorrow, maybe we see a pullback down to 180s. I hope we hold that level. And then next week we see a push up to 250, maybe even to $3. Again, hopefully not two. Hopefully it doesn't go to 11 anytime soon, because we want that March 30th and the earnings on 31st to be good, and maybe that back to back good. Again, this is speaking on hopefully they have good earnings. That will slowly launch the company up. Again, don't want it to get pumped up too quickly. Want a nice stair step pattern, and you want a couple days of pullbacks to get in so everybody can load up for the 30th and 31st. All right, guys, we'll be making this video probably every week. Stay tuned. I appreciate you guys watching. Click the link in the description or the Patreon for calls like this. We'll be on this nonstop. We'll be having a live stream tomorrow in the morning from 9:10 to probably 11. I hope to see you there, and I hope to see you in the Patreon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. GNUS. We just made a video on OZSE. Might as well check that out too, eh?